All right, how do you be successful online and make tons of money and retire on a beach in 6 days? Well, win Powerball, steal a genie and make a wish and then give the bottle back before its owner finds out. Or just kind of cross your fingers and do the best you can. And post every day. Brush your teeth, shower, buy a coffee mug, hold it in your webcam, wear a blue hat, and somehow build a yellow Lego Ferrari and hang it from your door. If you do all this, there's a good chance that you're going to get locked up. And you might even like trip into success. Because a lot of times people will post something and they hate it. And it might be their best post ever. Someone might pay $50 to somebody to write the best post of all time or an email. And one person clicks it. So when you look at other people's success, especially if you're in LiveGood, if you go to the leaderboard and study the numbers, and if you go to their particular websites and maybe see how many people they have, or are they diamond, are they platinum, are they gold, are they bronze, or are they just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? A lot of times, almost probably most of the time, let's just take the top 50, they probably post every day, or at least email every day, or do something every day. They're consistent. Sometimes they might have to skip a day because maybe they're up, at a lake or doing a family birthday. Maybe they're getting married. and the groom's like, "Oh man, this marriage is expensive. Hold on, honey. Can you hold on? I'll walk down the aisle in 2 seconds." And he's on his phone, trying to post. "Please look at my opportunity now. Watch Ben for 6 minutes. I've got a wedding to pay for, and it's like $14,000 just for the wedding and another $6,000. And before you know it, you got a $20,000 wedding. And I hope it lasts. But consistency, that's probably the number one thing that you can at least put a little Post-it. Do you have a bunch of Post-it? Where the Post-it notes, right? That's what they're called, I guess. Do you have a million of them? Because I think I have about 8 of them right in front of me on my desk, just to remind me what to do. And sometimes it might be motivational, but most of the time mine says like, buy coffee. You look tired, wear your glasses when you do videos, stuff like that. It says change your shirt and your hat so that all your videos don't have the same hat or the same t-shirt. And I'm like, but why? I mean, it's not like I'm like exercising during the videos and they're getting dirty. Can't I just wear the same shirt for like 3 weeks in a row? Because I have my favorite hats. And this hat's a LiveGood hat. It's not broke in yet. It's almost comfortable. And when you wear a promo hat, you should probably have the logo facing what your audience is looking at. But I buy a LiveGood hat and I wear it like this. Which doesn't make sense. But the next video, I'll turn it around. Just because if I'm superstitious, I might think that is how I'm going to get people to look at my post. All right. So that's the last thing you can do is just turn your head around, or maybe your hat. It might be easier to turn your hat around than your head. But if you're like that little exorcist girl, Linda Blair, back in like 1975, if you can turn your head all the way around, that would be probably viral, and you would probably have about 2,000 people in your downline by tomorrow. Not because you're good, people are scared of you. So if you can twist your head all the way around, you're a demon from hell. And I'll join your group. I'll just terminate my whole account right now, and I'll just start over. Just don't kill me. So have a sense of humor. Post every day. Don't get intimidated. This company, the reason why they want you to sign up for a year, not only to save $20, because you can get 12 months for the price of 10. Okay, that's nice to save 20. There's also the clause, the thing, that if you don't pay every 30 days, you completely have to start over. And that you could have 5,000 people in your downline, but if you don't pay your membership, it's pretty much in default and you've got to start all over again. Okay, that's important. But one reason that's very, very, very important, that if you can lock in for the year, at least you're locked in when you get intimidated. It's summertime, you want to go boating, fishing, work on your tan. You're sick of online whatever. and you're not going to do it again. But after 3 months, you go, you know what? I'm still in LiveGood for a year. Okay, now that the summer's over, my kids are back in school. My husband or wife, she's back at work, or we're kind of arguing. I just want to go in my room and I want to earn my own money and just lock myself into my own existence. And I think I'm going to make this LiveGood work. And that's what I like about when people join for the year, because you're at least locked in. You don't have to start over. And just somehow in the back of your mind, you know that you have a year before you have to pay again. And if you don't want to pay again, you don't have to. And you always have the spillover of 25 cents. And you can look in the comp plan that if you hang in here for a handful of years, you're going to start making a couple bucks. And that's kind of fun to know. But don't give up. Okay. If it's for budget reasons, I understand. No harm, no foul. You've got to do what you got to do. If you can't afford that $9.95, then don't pay it, because there's nothing worse than more stress, because you might have to look at that $9.95 times 12. So if that $120 for the year is too much, then I don't blame you at all. But if you can just break it down in your mind that it's $9.95, it's only $10, hang in there for one more month. There might be a way that we can email differently. Maybe we can post differently. Somehow, maybe your ads are too technical. They might be just too, I don't know, what do you call it? Just kind of bland. They're like, hey guys, I have a nice opportunity. Our products are good. I mean, and they are. Isn't it frustrating that you can't just be honest about what the opportunity is and maybe talk a little bit about it for about 3 minutes, and people will go, you know what, I feel you. And then all they want to do is duplicate. Because at the end of the day, this is an ideal situation, or this is the wish list of everyone that just knows affiliate marketing or affiliate companies or MLMs. You want to duplicate, and you want to do it so easy that you just go, hi, okay, it's $9.95 a month or $100 for the year plus $40. Okay. What's your credit card? Okay. Now what you do is just go get your username, password, set up an account, go to GoDaddy, get yourself a domain name, forward it to your capture page with LiveGood. And then who's 2 more people? Because we just need to sign those 2 up real quick. Okay. Your mom and your uncle. You sign them up. And then your uncle has 2 friends. They're drinking buddies. They sign up. Duplication's easy. Those 2 drinking buddies, they know the beer rep for Miller and Budweiser. And they just say, hey, you know what? Trust me. You got a couple bucks? Good. Sign up. And then those 2 beer guys go back, and their boss, who's pissed off that he can't, make ends meet, he wants to earn some extra money. So he signs up under the beer rep guy. And then the boss that's pissed off, his son probably works there, like real badly. And he goes, son, you're signing up. Damn it, if you're not going to work at this beer place full force, then we're going to try to get you some extra money so you can get the hell out of here, and the employees don't want to strangle you. So all of a sudden, the boss of the distribution center and his son sign up. And then his son, he's influential because he's just like Rico Suave. He's just awesome. And he's an influencer because he has a camera and he lights farts. And he goes online and says, guys, can you two people just sign up in this new company? And he lights farts, and 2 people go, no problem. And then they sign up. And I mean, it's just the duplication process. It just seems so easy. You just got to share a link and get somebody that's in a similar situation or mindset as you. And you just think, God, it just sounds so easy. But then when you get frustrated within 1 week or 2 weeks, maybe you start trying to do a funnel or a system. And the reason I'm making this video is because I keep looking at the training and the funnel systems of the leaders on the leaderboard. And what I do is I offer everybody in my downline a link on how they can set up these funnels of the leaders. And they're complicated. I know how to do them. But if you're just somebody looking to make some extra money and you want to make duplication as easy as possible, and you might not have a home computer. If you only have a cell phone, you ain't setting up all these funnels in these systems. It's just too complicated, and the screen's too small. You got to have a laptop or a home computer. Okay? Then when it comes down to setting up like an autoresponder or putting in 30 emails to do this and do that, all of it makes sense once it's set up. But if you have a big, like I have really big screens in front of me, I have three 32-inch screens. And what I can do is I can put one screen up, so I'm talking to you guys right now. That's why I'm looking off to the side. The one in the middle is a big screen with lights, and it shows figures and tabulations of YouTube and everything else. And then on my other screen, I can show a video on how to set something up. So in the middle screen is that's my business. There's LiveGood. I got my YouTube channel right next to me, and I can just press one of the leaders and he says, do this and put this number in here. I can pause the video and do it. Okay. Then when it's all set up, hopefully, you've got to go through a lot of other bells and whistles. Okay. And I'm like, God, this is a lot of work, man. The duplication, I think, is too hard still. Even though there's a lot of money being made by the leaders, I still tend to believe that, if they had a head start and they started in December to January, they've got a 2 or 3 month head start on a lot of people. But they also know their own system. Okay. And there's a little bit of luck, but if you were in the company by December, January, okay, that's over with. Okay, we're 5 months in right now. But if someone is smart enough to come up with their own funnel system, sometimes they might make the process more complicated than they realize. I still believe that this needs to be on a 3rd grade level, where it's like step 1, check. Step 2, check. Get all the setups in order. And if it has to be on one website page where you don't even have to go back and forth and everything else, you just scroll down. I don't care if that website's 5 miles long. If you just go to the same web page and you scroll down, down, down. Oh, stop. Join Leads Leap. Okay, stop. Join Leads Leap. Get the account done. Then scroll down. Okay, now if you want 30 emails with an autoresponder, it's $23. Yes or no? No, I'm on a budget right now. I'll do my own email autoresponding. Okay. But if you want the emails, you got to join real quick, do the $23. Here's the codes. Stop. Okay, you got it? Go. Boom, boom, boom. Go down. And then all of a sudden, the setup looks good. And then it just crystal clear says, you know what? Click this, click that, and this is what should happen. You check the pages, they look good. And if there is like an auto responder, like an email going out, you can put your own email address in and see if the whole process is giving you an email on the spot. And then every day for 30 days, see if you get that email. Just like LiveGood. LiveGood has 30 days of emails. They have a great video with with Ben speaking for 6 minutes. The problem is that we can't send a lot of contacts to this LiveGood page. It's got to go to a capture page. So the question is do we get a super duper easy capture page that goes over the basics and they watch Ben's video, not even close to the website of livegood.com. And then from there, that person can go, you know what? I like this opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and join. And it clicks right to your LiveGood page. Okay? There's so many things that are confusing people that are getting a hold of me daily. And it's at the point where everything I'm talking about, I've got to do something. Otherwise, I'm going to get a lot of people signed up. And in 3 to 6 months, they're going to start getting stir crazy. And they're not going to really promote at all because it's summertime, and you lose focus when it's summertime in America. Because if you're in colder states, you might ski, you might love Christmas and a couple wintertime activities. But when it's summertime, most Americans lose focus because we have Harley Davidsons, boats, camping, fishing. There's so much to do in this country. There's way too much fun in this country. That's the problem. We have too much to do, and I get it. So what this video is about is, okay, if someone is signed up for a year, great. They can go mess off for a couple months in the summer and at least come back home. And if they have to get to that website of steps again and go, okay, I do have the capture page. Oh, I do have a funnel. I do have certain things. But remember, all of these systems and all of these funnels, You don't need any of it to be successful. I almost have 2 or 3 approaches that I want to do baby steps with each person that's either pre-enrolled with me or locked in. I want to know, do they want an automated system? And if they do, okay. Do you want auto-responding with emails? Or do you just want to do them yourself? Just copy all 30, put them on like a little folder on your desktop, and every day just make a note that you're going to go ahead and you're going to get all these emails saved up, and you're just going to blast them out. You're not going to have thousands. You can, but if you just organically have people signing up, throughout the weeks and stuff, you might have a list of 100, 200, 300. All you do is just put them all together, and you can blast them out on Gmail at once. They'll let you do 500. So not to confuse this video more than I probably already have, is I think I need to sit back and build one page that takes people on a step-by-step journey. I almost want to call it the yellow brick road. And it's a yellow brick road, and when you scroll down, it almost looks like a road on The Wizard of Oz. And there's steps to take. Join, check. Do this, check. Get a domain name, joincorey.com, check. Go to the LiveGood capture page and at least get that capture page forwarded to the GoDaddy domain, check. Do you want to do a system like Easy Commissions? We've got, Job Free, Revolution with their system. Ed in Europe has his system. There's 5 or 6 other systems. And what that is it's a different capture page than the LiveGood one. And it just takes you on another journey of education or maybe some things to buy. And then it goes to LiveGood to sign up. Okay? Everything you do is good. If you do capture pages, awesome. And if you just walk around the street and go, you know what, this is a cool opportunity, please watch video.com. Thanks. And if someone signs up, great. And if they don't, no big deal. They just throw away the business card and you just try to save up like $50 to $100, get as many business cards as you can. And you can just walk around handing out business cards to people that look like they're in shape. Like outside a gym. I go to the gym all the time. I'm chatty. I'm not shy. But I know I can probably be successful just by word of mouth with business cards. It comes down to time because I do other stuff. And I love working. I'm not trying to not work. You got to realize with my personality, I have to work. I have to feel valuable. If I win Powerball, I still got to do something valuable. I've got to work. I've got to make a difference. It's real important to me. So I think what I need to do, and I guess you're my therapist again, because at the beginning of the video, my goal was like, look, this is the agenda. But man, when I keep talking out loud on my videos, in the back of my mind, I know there's a few of you going, okay, Corey, can you train me with this? Can you teach me how to build an email? Okay, how do you do an email campaign? Okay, how do you do it? I've got 200 people, and I just want to go ahead and just send them an email out once a day. And it's like, okay, well, it's an autoresponder. It can be done. There's a free way to do it, and that's where you do it by hand. Because anything automated, it usually costs something. Even with my Nowsite AI Technology, I can get it to you for $19 for 30 days. And then they've been running a promo code for $49 a month indefinitely. And then normal price is $99 a month. That's expensive. That's a lot of money. If it gets you signups, and I fortunately have had signups through Nowsite, then it's worth $99. I don't think they'll ever jack it up more than that. But if they do, you just got to go, okay, do I have that extra amount of money? And am I billing that much extra? So with my type of training, I just say, okay, well, if you want to look into Easy Commission, here it is. Here's Ed's in Europe. Here's a link how to sign up with Nick over at Job Free Revolution. And if their trainings are just absolutely valuable to you, then awesome. Because I like to use everyone. The reason why I help everyone out is because if I make money, all of those guys do too. Because I signed up so early, I'm in everyone's downline, and I'm motivated. I want to be diamond and crown diamond one day. And it's almost my ego and not the money. I want to see if I can just do it. And it's exciting for me, and my up and downline know that. And they have no problem with me just saying, hey, you know what? If my system works, great. And if it don't, maybe Ed over in Europe's works. And you know what, Nick, he lives up above me north, maybe his style and maybe my style. So I think what I need to do is I just keep saying out loud is I need to come up with a web page that is so easy to understand, and it's in steps. And then if there's anything that has a cost, I just stop the web page and say, okay, for this much money, this is what you probably can do and get this result. But it's up to your budget. Or if you have just 30 days, let's just try it out. Because I do. And if I don't get any response, boy, I'm brutally honest. I don't sugarcoat jack squat when it comes to anything in life, especially when my real name's Corey Draper and I'm doing video testimony about LiveGood right down to my radio station, or maybe something about a song that I added on my radio show that I think is a really good song, and please give it a listen. So I definitely value my opinion, your opinion of me. Okay. So what I'm going to try to do, it's going to take me days and days and days, but I'm going to just come up. I own a bunch of websites and domain names, and it doesn't even cost me anything to build a website. I think I'm just going to come up with a really simple list of what I would do. And then if you want to join a couple other people's funnels, then you'll just click a button and it'll go to an easy setup page that I think is even easier than the people that created it. Because I think that the way that they're doing it on video and pausing it and stopping, they need to have like a page or at least a PDF to where somebody can just print it out, even if they have to go to Kinko's and they just print it out for $1, and they can just sit there with a highlighter or a pencil and go, oh, there, oh, click this to add this share code. Because man, I'll tell you, when you start doing automated emails and going to autoresponders and going to Leads Leap and you're putting in share codes, I'll tell you what, the average person they're not getting it, but they're pretending they have it set up right. Because I had a couple people tell me, they're like, well, I'm kind of embarrassed. I do have it, and I say that it is configured, and I'm working it the best I can, but I go, well, then what is it? Let me sign up and see if my journey and they're like, well, no, I don't have it set up, but I do have a username and a password. And I'm like, oh man, we need to have everything set up, like for real, if you want a funnel or a capture page. Or if you just want to do a simple approach, like some of the biggest and baddest ass guys at LiveGood, they just sit and talk a little bit, and people go directly to the LiveGood capture page and make a decision. And that is awesome. But you gotta probably have to do video, and you've got to be able to come out of your shell a little bit, because for people to go on a journey, they got to at least know you a little bit, maybe trust you a little bit. Maybe they see you advertise here or there, but most people, if you're just yourself and show a little passion, and I don't mean fake your energy, drink coffee and energy drinks and get up and be high energy. I can't stand that. I like, if someone has a migraine, I like when they go, you know what, guys? I really want to talk to you tonight. I've got a headache, but man, I enjoy talking to you, even though I have a massive migraine right now. But I can't wait to tell you about LiveGood. I finally set up a funnel tonight, and it's working, and I just wanted to make a video about that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go to bed, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and I'm going to do my best to learn how to do this so I can tell you on another video. Stuff like that, I love it. I think you'll be super successful if you really, I don't know if it's called coming to Jesus, but man, if you guys can just break out of that shell just a little bit, and you don't have to sit and wear a wacky hat and stare into a webcam like I'm doing, but there is advantages, and some people definitely have a massive advantage if they can do video. Okay, so just to end this rambling video, I'll go ahead and upload it. And if anyone's watching this, if you watch my videos regularly, just stay tuned for like I own CoreyDraper.com. And it goes to my radio show and my radio station, but I own CoreyDraper.rocks, and I might just use that for my radio station because it's funny. You just put CoreyDraper.rocks, and I'm like, Corey Draper rocks. But maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just use CoreyDraper.com. And I'm going to build a super easy website. and it's just follow some steps. And if you want to take some advice from some of the most awesomest people in this company, then great. You just click a link and it'll go into how to set up this and how to set up that. And that's probably the best I can say right now, because I'm getting every night. I don't have time to read everyone's messages between YouTube, email. I get messages everywhere because right now I'm all over Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. And that's awesome. Keep the questions coming because I learn a ton off you guys. And if you have similar questions all the time, and right now I have way over 50% of my emails or contacts from other people's downlines. And I'm not going to name your names, but a lot of you guys have already told me straight up that you're done. Okay? And I get it. I totally get it. If you've got to quit already because of budget, then you got to do what because LiveGood ain't going anywhere. And I don't think it'll be any more than $9.95 a month. That's it's a beautiful thing Ben and Nodder came up with. So if you do have to part ways, I totally understand if it's from budget. And I think you can probably budget your way back in. Now, if you join for a year, and if you have to quit because mentally you're frustrated and mad, I get that too. Take a month off, relax a little bit, just kind of, check in to LiveGood a little bit and see what's going on. Because I think in a month or two, you go, you know what, I got it out of my system. Let's go back and try it. But my number one thing of why you guys want to quit is because, God, when you start doing systems and you start trying to think, okay, I have to do this. Jeff is by far the most successful. He is the recruiting Jedi warrior. Even Yoda goes, man. Even Darth Vader would go, dude, holy shit, you know how to recruit. But he's excellent at what he does, and he's a master at emailing. But if you're not, then we need to find something else. And I have my expertise, I think, or at least what I'm comfortable with. But I enjoy video and posting. But anyway, I'm really worried that a lot of you are going to go ahead. If you're month to month, I can see you guys wanting to quit already. And if you're locked in, at least for the year, at least you got some breathing room. And even if you're in other groups, I don't care. I'll do whatever I can to help you out. Because I had that today. They're like, God, I'm not in your group, but is there any way you can help me out? I'm like, hell yeah. Because if you're stuck, that means someone in my downline's probably stuck. So if you have questions about things, bring them on. Honestly, I don't care if I have 10,000. Because if there's that many questions, we're all failing as leaders. The company, if they get plenty of the same questions, Ben and Nodder probably sit down and go, okay, we need to do this. We need to make the FAQ question better. The comp plan, maybe we need to explain it better. And then all of us that kind of go a little above and beyond in our matrix, our group, because all of you guys, when you have people sign up underneath you, you are the leader of your matrix and your little group that might be massive one day. And you don't even have to be a team leader. But if you ever want to be, and I want to grow into a really good one. And that's why I'm really self-conscious right now because I can easily talk just about being an affiliate and getting a duplicated this. And I got to catch myself because I start talking like everybody in my downline has been doing MLM for 30 years. And I'm like, no, we can't do that. We got to start soup the nuts. And then we can have some education that's like, we know a little enough to put our little piggy toe in the water before we dive in. And then some people might be just Jedi warriors. They're awesome. They know everything about MLM. And I can talk to those guys just like affiliate to affiliate. Cut the bullshit. Let's talk about duplication. And that's a time and a place. And it's very technical and very boring. When you get an affiliate talking to an affiliate and you both have experience, it's very technical. They're very short conversations and they're boring as shit. But I still think a lot of people like the community. They like the camaraderie. You're going to meet people worldwide. And I want this to be an experience. Okay. I mean, sure, I want to make some bucks, but if I do ever quit LiveGood, or if the company goes away, or if my health, or if I don't know, if something happens, I want to look at my LiveGood experiences. Man, that was awesome. I helped this many people That's my goal. If I can't get you guys successful, I'm going to shit my pants. I'm not going to be happy with that. I make a couple bucks and I go buy stupid Lego stuff on my wall. I can do that now. I need to do better with what I'm doing. And I think I was hoping I could just kind of like send links to other people's training, but everyone is coming right back to me just as confused. So maybe my training will even be worse, but at least if I go to bed at night, I'll go, God, you know what? I did the best I can to try to make it. And I hate to say Kiss because the band Kiss is behind. I got every Kiss thing in the world, but the famous phrase is keep it simple, stupid. And I hate the word stupid. So keep it silly, keep it simple, Sally. But I want to make my training honestly on grade school level. And then you can pause the video, take some notes, and then maybe I can put a nice thing off that you can just print out. And I mean, make it easy. Big letters and spaces, not like 50,000 words and you're squinting and stuff. So I just need to do it. I knew that I was going to go this way probably about a month ago. But boy, the last day I had to go do a car show thing. Then I had to go get my car today from the body shop. And then there's a lot of work I had to do away from my studio where I can at least watch emails. But I got an overwhelming amount of inbox messages today. And it's about the complication and the confusion of this and that. And I'm like, wow, because you guys have the money, you got the drive, you guys are all over LiveGood, everyone's group. And you guys are kind enough to let me know, and I appreciate that. Because I'll even reach out to other leaders and go, hey, I've got some of your guys that are stuck on this part. Maybe you can redo it a little bit or whatever, but I just want you to know that they're stuck. And I think that they feel like they can't get a hold of you or give you advice because you might be offended. And I don't think anyone would. I think all the leaders, they seem pretty down to earth. And if they get if they're kind of confusing, on step 5 at 5 minutes in or something, I mean, maybe they can change it or whatever. But so anyway, thanks for watching the video. If you're not in LiveGood, please come aboard. It'd tickle me pink. I'll put a pink hat on and cluck like a chicken. But you just click the link below this video. I think it's a very simple company, and us leaders that assume more of a leader position, we need to do better. I think we need to explain things easier. And that's what I'll try to do. It's very affordable, $9.95 a month or $100 for the year if you want. And it's only $40 to be an affiliate. So there's kind of a business ending of this video. And if you're in LiveGood, hang in there. That was the main point of this video is I know that a lot of people were frustrated. I just wanted to put on my webcam and just say, hang in there, you guys. We'll do the best we can to get you motivated, and we'll get you back on track, get some traction, and get you going 15 miles an hour, get you going 45 miles an hour, and we'll just get you cruising on a summer breeze, window down on a nice country road, okay? So anyway, I'll end the video now. In the next week, you'll see a lot different things from me than what I've been doing, okay? And I'll do a better job. That's my promise to you. So, okay, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you guys 1,000 more videos. Okay, see you soon.